Hi, everybody. Well, it is January 28, 2022. Snowstorm could be strongest in years for Long Island. I listen to these news broadcasts and it makes me sick. They are, with so many weather events, they come out full force, controlling everything. States of emergency, of course, declared. I listened to this woman. She's smiling, first of all. And I lived on Long Island. I grew up in New York. I've lived in the Northeast most of my life. Massachusetts. For the younger generations, this is nothing that they ever did before. Okay, they had a forecast for weather, and then we had weather. We had nor'easters. They didn't declare. States of emergency always come out full force, tell you what to do. Oh my God. What? Listen to this.
And we think Long Island's going to be one of the hardest hit. So 10 to 16 inches across Long Island, and it also comes down. If that happens over a course of a few days, you can handle it. It happens in a few hours, 1 to 2 to 3 inches an hour. That's when it becomes very treacherous.
Governor.
Okay. This we've had, okay, and it becomes treacherous. And if it happens over the course of, a couple of days, I honestly don't. I'd show my face right now, but I look like shit. I have not slept. I'm not sleeping well at all. And I want to ask you guys, how are you feeling? I'm going to show you some frequencies that are, belting away in Ottawa, Canada. But the frequencies here, I've been seeing extremely low frequencies coming into Maine. And boy, I have been falling sick more than I ever did, ever. I'll have a period of a couple of decent days, and then I'm sick again. And I don't know what is going on, but the kind of exhaustion that I can't remember, and I've been exhausted, but this, I can't even hold my body up. I'm in bed. And an exhaustion that kind of comes on pretty much daily, and then it will, I'll suddenly feel better, at a particular time in the day. But this feeling sick has really, it's not good. Boy, it's not good. But here, Maine nor'easter. Oh, it's a nor'easter. I'll show you. Other sites are calling it a Bombogenesis. So I guess they're interchangeable now. To bring dangerous blizzard conditions to Maine Saturday. I've gotten, I got an email from a subscriber who's worried about me. Don't be worried, because I'm up here, and might be bad on the coast, but I don't think it's going to be so bad here. But I've been watching satellite radar, and they suddenly started talking about a nor'easter a couple of days ago. And I was like, okay, this whole thing will be manufactured, because I saw nothing. Here, Rhode Island, travel ban on the roads in Rhode Island, of all of Rhode Island. The ban will start at 8 a.m. and continue to at least 8 p.m. tomorrow. As of this morning, the storm has officially been upgraded to a blizzard, and we are expecting snow totals of 18 to 24 inches across the state. Okay, nor'easters would bring that. They didn't ban travel. Could be the single most inches in the state's history. Not only are we expecting large amounts of snow, we're also expecting high winds, and we're fully expecting whiteout conditions tomorrow. This is serious. They also banned tractor trailers on the roads. Governor said he signed an emergency declaration for the blizzard, adding that it will help access federal resources to help clean up and recovery efforts. The bottom line is this: the best way to handle the storm? Stay home. Stay home. Well, I guess you'll have to, because they've banned travel in Rhode Island from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So I sure do hope, well, everybody runs out to get eggs and milk and bread, and I hope your shelves are stocked. Ottawa. Look at Ottawa. Okay. Oof. Extreme cold warning ends. This was yesterday, 27th. Good. Right? Good. Extreme cold warning. It's been lifted in Ottawa. And Ottawa, the significance, the truckers going into Ottawa. Okay. It will start to warm up this afternoon. Today's forecast calls for a high of -7 Celsius, which is about 20 degrees Fahrenheit. It will be sunny in the afternoon, and Friday's forecast high is -14 Celsius. Expect sunshine and a high of -15 Celsius on Saturday. Woof. -15 on Saturday. And they're lifting the warning. The cold warning ends. It ends? What is cold for you guys in Canada? -15 Celsius, which is what? Fahrenheit. I'm going to guess at 5 degrees. What is extreme cold for you guys? But this was the 27th. Extreme cold warning ends. They've lifted it, but today it's back. It's back. Extreme cold temperatures return for the final weekend. So they ended it yesterday, but they brought it back today. Interesting. And it's going to be very cold tomorrow in Ottawa. The low of -28 Celsius will challenge the record for coldest January 29 in Ottawa history, which is -28.9 Celsius back in 1952. Frostbite warning. Exposed skin can freeze in less than 10 minutes. The forecast calls for a clear night with a low of -28 Celsius. The wind chill, it will feel like -36. Bitterly cold on Saturday. Expect sunny skies and a high of -14, which is just about, I guess, 6 degrees, but it will, Fahrenheit, but it will feel more like -37 Celsius in the morning. Wind chill, with that wind chill, and more like -22 Celsius in the afternoon because of the wind chill. So they ended the extreme cold warning yesterday, but brought it right back today for tomorrow. Oh, well, I've been noticing an awful lot of you Canadians are very hardy, and you've been standing out there bitter cold for hours and hours. So I hope you're okay tomorrow. I really hope that, I mean, these temperatures surely in the United States would keep people at home. But, well, hopefully you guys will just be moving around a lot and keeping yourselves very warm. But this snowstorm here on the Northeast, blizzard could be the biggest snowstorm ever to hit Boston. My God. Well, all manufactured. Blizzard warning expanded to much of eastern Mass, all of Rhode Island, with predicted totals of 24 inches. Bombogenesis. But wait, no, it's a nor'easter. I guess they're just interchangeable now. Okay. Here, this is the storm, okay? It looks like rain, but I guess, are we saying that this is snow? Because we see an awful lot of blue on radar now, which is the pulsating high frequencies causing plasma in the atmosphere, and well, I guess so. I guess so. But this does not look like snow that's heading for Long Island. It does look like rain. All right. This is College of DuPage, and this just looks weirder than weird. But here's the extremely low frequencies, the cut out in the, well, weather front, the precipitation. You have frequencies going right here, and you can see the frequencies that are traveling through this Bombogenesis nor'easter blizzard. You'll see it come up. 1, 2, very faint. 3, another faint 1. All right, look at this. This very bizarre line here of, there's another one. And you can see the frequencies throughout. You can see the ripple effect. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Can I? No, I can't scroll. I lose the whole thing. But here, it looks like it's fried. It looks, this whole thing right here. You can see the very obvious frequencies. I'll link below to the site so you can check it out if you can't see it from my video. But yeah, another manufactured storm. I'm so tired of it. I'm really just, oh, it's so psychopaths, narcissists, control freaks, they're just exhausting because they just never ever stop. So nothing was here, days ago, and they manufactured this entire thing. And if they said that it's going to be a nor'easter, well, that means the storm comes from the northeast. Well, it's coming from the south, but they're pushing it in, as you can see. So the dark band, I guess, is the snow. And there's just a very, look, the whole thing is being fried. It's going to take a while to load. But right down here, look at this. And I'm sorry. Yeah, well, why am I apologizing? Nanobots. Activated nanobots right here, as you can see. Boy, this is hitting, you know, the coast of South Carolina and North Carolina inland. But you can see the very obvious, like, these ripples, man. Oh, the frequency signatures. It's, look at the microwaves right in here. So, oh, look at this. No, that is not anything near what Mother Nature creates. But temperatures drop, you're going to have a lot of ice. So they'll push it in, and I just hope everybody's okay in this area. The whole, look, you want to look at this cloud. Look at this. Really? It wraps itself right on from California on up into very North Canada. Let me turn on the other band. Oh boy. Look at this cloud in the west into the Pacific. Well, we never had so long a cloud. And boy, well, with the technology that man has, they can bring about an awful lot of hardship, destruction, and they have been. I've just not been able to post the videos, but my God, the flooding all over, flooding in Melbourne, that was something that I saw just today. Flooding in other parts of Australia. Brazil is getting hit so unbelievably hard. And other areas, Turkey and Greece got hit with massive snowfalls. Their highways looked very much like the interstate in Virginia just a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so all of this is manufactured cloud. Swinging it right in to the northeast. And I've been paying attention to what's happening up here in the Ottawa area. Oh, I have to show you something, a capture that I took earlier today. Google Maps. I was watching one of their short clips on Twitter, and they were talking about the trek from Manitoba to Ontario. So I wanted to see how far it was. And sorry, we could not calculate directions from Manitoba to Ontario. Well, Google Maps, I thought you were just perfect. That artificial intelligence that can just do everything. Sorry, we can't. Funny, there's a convoy from Manitoba to Ontario. Well, any of you guys who are not part of the convoy, just follow the trucks. You'll get to Ontario. But it wasn't just, I also checked, what was the other one? Let's see. Yeah, Manitoba to Ottawa. Sorry, no directions for you. But also, these, God, look at this. Pittsburgh bridge collapses, 10 people brought to the hospital, nobody seriously hurt, but the whole bridge just, whoop, collapsed. A boom, then a monster sound. Oh, a boom. Cars, buses left teetering. Human chain formed to help. All right, blizzard 2022. Oh man, it just doesn't stop. But I also saw, oh wow, hundreds, no, thousands now. Over 2,000 flights have already been canceled. And 36 inches in Long Island. This was just today on Drudge that posts links to mainstream media. 36, well, now it's just a foot. Now it's 10 inches, actually. 10 inches okay. The next normal states will recognize multi-parent families. Okay, there's so much going on. And it's just madness. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you, gas stoves leak greenhouse gases even when turned off. Wow. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. That's the whole point. They don't affect the greenhouse gases, especially when turned off, when not even using them. Mother Jones, you guys suck. You're just despicable. All of these mainstream, especially, the left. Well, you gotta get rid of your gas stove. Now, gotta get rid of, just turn everything to electricity. You'll pay through the nose, that's for sure. Well, I just pulled this up. This is the bridge in Pittsburgh. And I didn't even watch it. I hope it gives enough information for you guys.
A bridge comes crashing down, leading to some dangerous rescues to save people, including some on a dangling bus. Take a closer look at these pictures coming in from the scene. The two-lane span in Pittsburgh's Frick Park collapsed around 6 o'clock this morning, and rescuers had to rappel nearly 150 feet while others formed a human chain to rescue those who were trapped. Now, in addition to the bus, several other vehicles fell during the collapse. Drones were used to look for people who may have been trapped. So far, 10 people do have minor injuries, and no deaths have been reported.
I was listening to this guy. Look, and Biden was coming to talk about the infrastructure of kiddo. Yeah, he was to arrive, I don't know, a day or hours after, heard a boom, and then the bridge collapses. Oh, here we go. Another disaster. That does not look fun. Monster sound. A monster sound. What does a monster sound like? I would think that they have all different kinds of sounds. But hours before President Biden was to visit Pittsburgh to tout his infrastructure plan, a bridge with a troubled inspection history collapsed. Why aren't they inspecting these bridges? Why aren't they maintaining the infrastructure? Where are your taxes going? With the Fern Hollow Bridge seeing more than 14,000 cars daily, it's critical that we act quickly to reconstruct it so that commerce can continue and life is not interrupted. Life interrupted. Doesn't that sound like a book or a movie? Life interrupted. Girl interrupted. The collapse of the 52-year-old steel-ridged frame bridge took place as the city prepared for the visit from Biden, who took a detour to visit the disaster scene before moving on to his scheduled visit to Hazelwood to push his $1 trillion plan to overhaul the nation's infrastructure, including bridges. Wow. Well, I guess he had something to talk about. But what's this sound stuff? One resident who lives near the park was startled in bed. There was a boom, then a monster sound. Melissa, who said she heard the 4-lane bridge collapse, followed by the rushing sound of a gas line that broke. It was so loud, and it didn't stop. And here's the bridge. Here's the bus teetering. Look at this. Wow. Well, they can do that with extremely low frequencies. Man. Well, I guess a whole lot of people in this area are going to be cheerleading for Biden to get that infrastructure bill passed. Boy, do they have an awful lot of tools that we don't have. And speaking of those tools that they have, those invisible weapons that can bring about this or make people go crazy, let's take a look at the area of Ottawa. I'm on January 24, but I'll go up every hour just so that you can see. Okay, nothing going on. You got the nanobots, but you don't have any visible signs of frequencies. Now we're on the 25th at 7:50 a.m. Have a lot of microwaves that you can see. 1:50 p.m. going on, hour. We're on the 25th at 8:50 p.m. Clear sailing. 26th at 5:50 a.m. Oh, but wait. Look at all this. This was the construction of our Bombogenesis nor'easter blizzard coming. It's called nanobots and microwaves. Boy, they can do an awful lot of damage. Well, let's keep going. Ottawa, 8:50 a.m. on the 26th, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., 1 p.m. Am I on the right live satellite? Okay. And 2 p.m., 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 9 p.m. Oh, bang, bing, boing. What was that? 9:40, 9:50, 10 p.m. What was? Oh, wow. 11. So at 10:50, nothing. That's the p.m. on the 26th, and then turn them on. 11 p.m. on the 26th. Well, I will say that I have seen extremely low frequencies. I've even shown them in videos coming out of this area. But I am noticing that that's 11:10 p.m. Another shot at 11:20. All right, so wait. This is strange. 9:20. Okay. something funky is happening. But I have never seen, well, the crossing of the extremely low frequencies, which are very dangerous. I have playlists for weather modification as well as Wi-Fi, 5G, all of these frequencies with plenty of videos. I've done a lot of research, and I've posted the research that I have on it. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, please take a look at the videos. But they can, with extremely low frequencies, which are the very, very long lines, extremely low frequencies, they can emit these things for 300 miles in a perfect circular 360 pattern. And, well, they can use these for weather control, manipulation, intensify storms, steer storms, but they can also use them to make people feel sick, to make people feel depressed, make people feel very exhausted, and they can make people very angry. They can actually create riots with these frequencies. And I'm nervous about tomorrow. So we're still at 11:10 on the 26th, and these things have been shooting off. They just go, and I'll do the hour. I'll link below to the site. You can check it out yourself. 2:50 a.m. 4:50 a.m. Look at this. So, will everybody be okay tomorrow? I sure do hope so. You know, see the importance of knowing who you are, the importance of working through those issues that, well, for most, are left unresolved. And when people get triggered, they don't know how to control themselves. So when you have frequencies belting away and suddenly you're feeling a particular way, if you know about these frequencies, then if you're feeling in a particular, any which way, depressed, angry, or exhausted, you would be able to say, okay, it doesn't make sense for the circumstances in my life, but I do know that they have these frequencies going, and it could be that, and I'm going to wait it out. There's not a lot of people who know about these frequencies, and there's certainly not a lot of people who really have done that work so that they know who they are, and they know what triggers them, and they know about their issues, and they can control themselves. So this is 1:50 p.m. today, and you know, that's a lot of frequencies blasting away in Ottawa. And this one is really coming out of Canada right into Michigan. Look at this. Now, might these be for our Bombogenesis nor'easter blizzard? Well, perhaps. But I don't like the fact that they do have these weapons that are invisible, and they could stir up an awful lot of feeling tomorrow when everybody is in Ottawa. And think about, you had on the 27th, your extreme cold warning ends, it's lifted. Oh, but we're going to bring it back, not even 24 hours later. Can they create that? Yes, they can create. They can create high winds. They can create. They can change temperatures. They can do an awful lot. So 5:20 p.m. today, still going strong. Oh, I so hope, because mainstream media in Canada, Trudeau is worried that violence is going to erupt, talking about the dangerous people. If anything happens, it will be due to the fact that government or law enforcement has infiltrated the protest, and it won't be from the truckers unless they're really hit hard with these frequencies. And 7:20 p.m., 7:30, 7:40. These are powerful frequencies coming. Out of the Ottawa area. Look at this. See, this does not. I'm worried. I hope to God nothing happens. 9. It's 11:07 Eastern Standard Time. This is 9:20, 9:30, 9:40, 50, 10 o'clock, and 10:10. And I bet they're going to be going all night long. It just goes up to 10:40. Oh boy. I'm with you guys in Canada. And I know that you won't be, the cause of anything that happens that is not peaceful. I'll link below to this. You can check it out tomorrow. And oh boy, may the force be with you. Yeah, I'll be thinking about you guys all day, no doubt. All right. Be well. Be prepared for very cold weather. And just be prepared. Be very careful. I hope that you stay aware of who's around you, your surroundings, and I'll be watching. Ciao, guys.